Hi everybody, welcome to another Daily Digest video. I am Merriam, and today we're going to finally play with a little bit of Hour of Devastation. Sets are now released a little early on Magic Online, so we get into it quickly, which is nice, and early in a new format, as you all know. Mono red aggro is usually a thing, and it looks like that is going to be the case here. Earthshaker Kenra is a really nice addition to the deck. Helps you get through some early blockers. It's a great mana sink, so you don't flood as much. Same with Ram and Emperor's another great mana sink, and that is always a good thing to have in your aggressive decks, so that they have some reach and some things to do when their draw isn't perfect. So we'll see how this goes. Our hand is great, and our opponent's mulligan, so that's nice. We got two 1-drops, we got some 2-drops, we got 2 lands. This Hazoret's a great curve topper if you draw a couple more lands. This is an easy keep. See if our opponent stops at 6 or if they keep going. They have mulligan to 5. Okay then. Well, hopefully this is a nice easy game. And we are off. Ooh, a mirror. Well, I don't really know how the mirror goes, but I guess we'll see. Maybe they're not a mirror. Maybe they're like mono red Eldrazi. Oh, it looks like a mirror. Well, we do not have a removal spell right now for that Bloodreach Brawler, but if we find one, that'll be quite nice. I guess we can just trade our Bloodreach for it, which is, I think, going to be my plan. I don't really want to attack and build to smash and or I guess it's a 2-for-2 trade, which is not the worst, given that my opponent's on 5 cards. That could be the way to go. If I play Bloodreach Brawler and they just untap and flow it, it stands to reason that they would keep this flow for that scenario. So I'm gonna say they have another flow in hand. I guess I should just attack. I just have so many more resources than them that I think trading and keeping my life total high, eventually winning with this Hazoret is good. Well, not surprised that they wouldn't block there. I guess that they expected some sort of trick. So let's just play the Brawler. What do we discard here? Kind of think we discard On-Crop Crasher. We might not be able to cast it. If we draw a land, we can just play Kenra and Soulscar Mage. But if we don't draw a land, I want to get a higher casting cost card out of my hand. So let's discard this one. Probably having this Brawler flowed, which could be a bit of an issue. If we miss on lands and they're just beating us down to the 4-3. Okay, I guess they didn't have a second flow, so that's good for us. And a mirror match. I like Magna Spray a lot. How much do I like a Braid? It kills most things. I do like killing Blood Rage Brawler. I think that's important. My idea here is going to be to try to go a little bit bigger. So I like these Chandras. I think I like the removal, especially on the draw. And I'll probably cut Bomat Courier. This is the worst card in combat. It gets blocked down by a lot of things. And I guess I can cut Bushwhacker too. Again, I'm cutting 1-drops, so Bushwhacker gets worse. It is cutting a lot of creatures. Brings me down to 23. Maybe I should leave one of them in and bring out this Cartouche of Zeal. This is just an attacking creature. Yeah, I think I want to cut Cartouche too. So maybe... Could also bring in Scrounger. If we're going to try to play this longer game, maybe Scrounger is good. In which case I bring in these Foreboding Runes too. What else would I cut then? I'd be cutting 4 lands. I'd have to cut 3 more cards. Maybe the Kenras. Some number of them. It makes some sense. Let's do that. I just want to, I don't see one person coming out like really far ahead, given how cheap all of our decks are and how the good removal that we have. So I'd rather just play a shorter game. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in some Built to Smashes. I'm going to try cutting 1 Kenra and 2 Built to Smash. Leave a couple in, just keep them honest. On the play, I'm going to board to be a bit more aggressive if we end up going to a game 3. But on the draw, I'm more concerned with answering their stuff. This hand's fine. It's not great on the draw. I don't think Gorger is one of our better cards in the matchup, but I'm not going to mulligan a hand that comes out this quickly, so I don't fall too far behind. Village Messenger. Well, our opponent is a slightly different mono red deck than us. Unfortunately, we have 3 1 toughness creatures here. So we're probably just trading for this messenger. Yeah, it would have been a lot better to have a Soulscar Mage there. Oh, you're going to let us trade for Bomat Courier? I'll certainly do that. Or do you have a spray or shock? Okay, just second Bomat Courier. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they get to get some damage in, and I'm definitely blocking a Courier. Do not want to give them free cards. Ugh, another land is not good. I guess I'd rather just play the Kenra here because this Built to Smash doesn't do anything. Sure, I'm not going to attack. I'd rather trade for Courier again. We could get ourselves into trouble here if our opponent doesn't have a lot more lands. They just outspell us. This Built to Smash is really bad. Maybe, ooh. Yeah, Crasher is good. Maybe this plan isn't great because blocking is bad. These decks do have a lot of ways to get through blockers, so maybe I'm just supposed to try to race even on if I'm on the draw. But I do have a good amount of removal. I just haven't drawn it this game, which is not going to end well. Okay, there's a flow. That's good. I am definitely flowing Courier to keep them off of cards. And then I'm playing Gorger. The question is if I attack with Kenra. I think I do. I don't even think I'm going to be blocking this. I'll just take the 1. So, yeah. Let's get your Courier. And play a 2-1. And we can finally get on the board here. 2 points. So, see what our opponent's last couple of cards are. Do not feel great about this game right now. Our hand is pretty bad. Okay. So taking 3 here. Go to 9. Need something good. Man, maybe I was supposed to attack with the Kenra. I'm actually now just 1 point short. I guess what I could do is I could play Crasher, attack for 10 by using the Built to Smash, bring them to 8, and then have 7 plus 2 with the Ruins. They'd have to leave back. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean to do this. I literally just flinched and I have my finger on the on the keys. Oh man. Well, if I'm not going to attack a Crasher, I don't think I'm attacking with anything. So, yep. Yeah, let's just not attack with anything. Play Crasher and pass. Yeah, I think my plan here on the draw wasn't very good. I think what I'm supposed to do is just be aggressive anyway. You have some removal, you have some Chandras, so yeah, maybe you can play a longer game that way, but ugh. Yeah, we're just losing so much value from all of these things that stop blockers. They're going to exert this, probably make this Gorger unable to block. I have to block the Crasher, take 5, go to 4. We're just going to end up dying to... Probably a little bit of reach here. I'm surprised they let me block with Gorger instead of making me block with my 3-2. But I guess I could block a Kenra here, because this thing isn't attacking next turn, but it's the most threatening card, so I'll just take 5. Okay, I guess I'm going to 1. And the second Built to Smash. Yeah, with Built to Smash, and yeah, I saw the sideboard, thought there was a plan there, but you're just supposed to attack here. All the cards are so much better at attacking than they are blocking by such a wide margin. And we are well short of killing them, so, but yeah, dead. I guess we would have been dead to Built to Smash, but this game probably should have come down to a race that we lost by 1 turn because we were in the draw. Instead, it just wasn't close the entire time. So if we are racing, I don't really want the Scroungers. This whole plan is just not something I'm interested in. I might just... yeah, I just want all of it. I think I do want the expertise, though. I think that's a card that's going to help me win a race. I don't really want these Abrades. Now I have 3 cuts to make. I still do like the spray. So essentially, this is my main deck with 2 sprays and a Karizev's expertise. How am I supposed to play this? I guess if we're trying to go fast, I want to make blocking bad. I don't know what the worst card is. I'm torn here. I could still see trimming and couriers because they match up poorly in combat against a lot of things. But if we're just stopping them from blocking, I don't think that's very relevant. Maybe the Karizev is just one of my worst creatures. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut some of my weakest cards, I think. Which is probably the Cartouche. It's weak to Shock Magma Spray, and then I will trim a Courier. So I'm just trimming some of my weak cards for a couple better ones on the play. I would like to play first. Oh, this hand is not very good. I don't have a 1-drop. I have a flow, which is kind of nice. Expertise isn't great because I don't have a very aggressive hand. I think I need to be faster. Ugh. Well, I'm definitely keeping this, and hopefully I can find something to do on turn 2. The Hazoret should be good. I think mulligan a 6, so that's nice. Guess we'll bring up the chat to see what they do with their scry. I definitely don't want a mountain. I do eventually want to draw a 4th land, but I need to draw spells earlier than that. We both bottomed after keeping 6, so we are off. Oh, I stopped on my upkeep. I'm wondering if I spray a 1-drop here, or try to hold it for Bushwhacker. Ugh. I really don't want this thing to flip, so I'm probably going to have to spray it anyway. Do I take 1 to hope to draw a creature here? I would really... yeah, I think it's worth taking the 1, actually. If I draw like Earthshaker Kenra, then I'm going to be really happy I saved the spray. Probably just lose the game by a point. Yeah, there's another land. I guess we just spray this now. Ugh, probably gonna have to play a 2/1 haste on turn 3. If we can draw a 1-drop though, then we'll be able to attack with Hazoret on 4, which should be quite good. Okay, another messenger is fine. Especially if they don't have another 1-drop, and they certainly don't have Courier. Okay, no other 1-drop, so that's nice. 1-drop. Oh, so many 2/1 haste creatures. Ugh. Well, maybe we can surge this other one the next turn. Now any 1 or 2-drop. Yeah, not surprised by Crasher. We are in a race. Ugh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not going to be able to block. I think I'm just supposed to play Hazoret. It's going to attack either way. This uses my mana better and potentially lets me surge this Bushwhacker later. Man. You know, I leave this Bushwhacker back to force them to exert, but I don't know. If they have Kenra or Magma Spray, there's so many things that make that bad. I don't think we're far behind in this race, especially if we get to exert this Bushwhacker. Yeah, they do have a Kenra, so we weren't going to be able to block either way. They get it for 6. Okay, so now we either need to kill them or have a blocker. Oh, oh, jeez. I scryed a land to the bottom too. And just drew 3 lands and the second Bushwhacker. About the most awkward series of draws you could have. So now I need to leave back 2 blockers because 1 won't be able to block from Crasher. But I'm definitely going to attack with Hazoret. I need to no. I guess if I leave back all 3, they make Hazoret unable to block. I can block these 2 and take 3 and go to 3. What happens if I just attack with the Hazoret? Then they're at 11, and they're at 11, and my next attack is for 7 plus activate Hazoret is a 9, and that's if they have nothing. But maybe I can draw like a Kenra or something, or an on-crop Crasher. Crasher wouldn't be good enough because then I won't be able to activate Hazoret. I don't know. I do. After the last game, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to attack for 5. Probably just dead. Okay, land is a good start. Have nothing, please. I guess given that oh no, I have to block. was thinking about blocking Kenra because the on-crop Crasher is going to be irrelevant next turn, but I have block Crasher just to stay alive. Okay, they're letting me block. I'm at 1. Ooh, they just... Okay, something good. Is that good? Looks good to me. Oh no! Oh no, okay. Ooh, I was gonna say I can't attack and then build to smash, but I just activate this first. Ooh. Discard a card. Deal you 2 damage. Attack you for 7. Built to smash my thing. We did it. We ripped the built to smash. Yeah. That matchup definitely just seems like a race. You're just all the cards are so much better when attacking and so much worse when blocking. The Chandra's really just there for control, and I tried to get a little fancy there in game 2 and developed a strategy that was not good. But despite a weak draw there in game 3, we're able to take it down. Mono red deck seems pretty good. Earthshaker Kenra is nice. That is a good magic card. And aggressive decks do tend to get better when the format gets bigger because they have a wider pool of good cards to choose from to fill out their curve. The red deck is certainly a little underpowered. The sideboard doesn't look great, but there's definitely room to innovate there, and Kenra is definitely a really huge addition to it. So nice to see Mono Red back in the fray after a while laying dormant, and hope you enjoyed that one. You can come back and see me on Wednesday. Bye.